So, welcome. Before I carry on with the rest of the readings for the star signs, I have to get on and say this because I've said it to somebody and it's true. All of these different star sign readings, right, they can be for anyone, not just your star sign. I can get something out of every reading that I do, no matter who it's for, or private, or collective, or whatever, yeah, or a different star sign. So it's whatever you are drawn to, and whatever in it is just perks something in there, just prods you slightly. Just, it may be a later date that something um comes back to you and you think, oh, do you know what I mean? And you can go back and have a look. It's things like that. What it is the, about messages, right? To get your own, right? It's, people think it's hard, and it's not. It's because you don't try, right? To get, and that, and I'm it's a balance. It's kind of like, it's really hard to explain, and that's why people don't get it all of the time, but the majority are getting it now. It's like you have an inner and an outer dimension. That's your true self. Everything that you're doing, everything that you're working on, right, once you believe it, once you start believing it, it seeps into your subconscious. And this is how you get to trust your intuition more and more, because you just go with that feeling of, I just know without knowing. You know what I mean? Like, you just know. So, or you don't have to look far for it. You know what I mean? You don't have to look far to understand what these messages are meaning to you. So it's for your own. It's like you can get it from nature. Do you know what I mean? You can ask. A magpie going mad outside my window, right? Giving it rock all. It it's it's telling me something, right? It's personal to me. I know that is it's more. It's either somebody having words with me, if they choose, or it's information coming in. Do you know what I mean? Important information. It could be um, a thunder roll. You hear thunder just when you were thinking of a certain person and what that means to you. I mean, from nowhere you could get, you know, that you could get caught in the rain. Have you ever done that? Got just caught in the rain from nowhere, and you've got nothing. You're just getting soaked. Do you know what I mean? That could mean that that's a load of emotions gonna come down right on you, right on your head, and it probably is now that I've said it. It's what you believe. Do you know what I mean? And they gradually sink into your subconscious. I mean, a person could be said to trigger you. You know what I mean? If what somebody's saying or doing to you can trigger you. Things in your dreams can figure, can trigger things. And this is why sometimes we call it breaking our dream, don't we? Because there's something important when you remember a bit of it. But most importantly is how the dream made you feel. Do you know what I mean? It's like that feeling it is going to come, or has come, or you have to deal with it. And then there's the actual words of God itself, which is exactly what it says. It's like things in the Holy Scriptures, whether you get to them by numbers or you just fall on them, or however somebody says it, you know what I mean? But they ring true to you, because not all religion has everything that everybody agrees with. Do you know what I mean? They've all, not at heart, you know. It's manipulated. All religions have been manipulated, and this is why this process is going on, so that you can see this. This is why the veils are dropping, so you can easily see manipulation. And it's to trust your own intuition, to trust your heart, because you can't manipulate your heart. Do you know what I mean? You can get these I've just seen in the crystal ball, right, it rolled off, I knocked it, and I've just seen a bloody great elephant, right, and it was moving trees, and then when I looked, it was like crashing through them. Do you know what I mean? That means to me that blocks are getting moved all over. It's thrashing these blocks right down, yeah, for some people. Now, what 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 stops people getting their own messages is firstly the belief in it, yeah, which some of us have had to get gradually, and some of us it's had to hit us like a ton of bricks, and you get a mixture of both of them. But it's also that you give up. You know what I mean? I've done it myself. Just pick one thing. Just put. Just pick one thing that you think I would like to get. I would understand messages from that. You know what I mean? And just keep doing that one thing. However you want to get them, right? Keep doing that one thing, and you will see results. Once you start seeing results with one thing, this is how all the other things can join in. You can think, oh, that's a good way, and then you try that, and then you start getting things coming through, and then the confirmations, and this is how it goes, and this is how it goes, and before long you're getting all your own messages. Voila!